Welcome back to Fried Dice Paradise presents Oath of the Latewatch. So the party just beat a bunch of harpies, and behind them, trailing behind, are this weird humanoid golden masked creature that Leonard is calling, well, the Returned. Ominous sounding. So all of you are being led by Leonard and Gold. Both of you know the direction to the city of Calliapolis. And in this basically the city, they call it the City of Sounds, that you're looking for the Oracle of Theros, one of the gods. Is there any conversation you all want to have along the way?
Oh. Yes. I shall start because I am a princess. Greetings, fellow travelers. May I have all of your names?
I nudge Card, since he proclaims to be our leader, to go first.
Oh my god, I was muted. So sad. Okay, well, I had such a great intro. Anyways, hello, I am Card, and these are my traveler friends. Would you like? I look over to them like, would you like me to introduce all of you, or? Okay,
No.
I will introduce, I guess. So this.
Introduce yourself, and we can introduce ourselves.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so I'm Cart Nomad, the leader of this group. Thank you for fighting with us just now. Who are you actually? Me, princess?
Well, very astute observation. I am indeed a princess. My name is Princess Gold. And I pause for applause.
No, I clap.
Yeah.
Of course, only Leonard applauses. Leonard is applauding.
Yes, Princess Gold.
Thank you, Leonard. The thing is, wait, what was I? Oh, yes. I have run away from my responsibilities in the kingdom of Euchoria because I would like to live freely in a life of adventure. And it is what great luck to have run into all of you and gone straight into battle. So we now, I presume, have an everlasting bond that will take us to many, many interesting places. Yeah. And what about this beauty over here? I'm sure she has many stories to tell me. What is your name?
What do you mean, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, thanks. I toss my hair, wave my hands in the air, wave my other hand in the air, and cast Prestidigitation. As a beam of light shines upon me, and you hear a few angels start singing, and I go, "My name is Summer Surprise." As I do that, you see the little fireworks, poo, 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 behind me, and I go over to like curtsy, and I'm like, "Pleasure to meet you. I am a drag queen. You might not have heard of me because drag queens might not exist here, but sooner or later you will." And I bow again.
I am
Yes.
pleased to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure's all mine, princess.
And our last quiet little, I don't even know what you are. Hello there, mystery person or human person thing. Hello?
I nudged Coco. I think the lady's talking to you.
Hmm?
And I whisper, introduce yourself. People like she's a princess.
Hello there.
Oh,
And then, can I just summon my imp? I summon my imp.
Yeah, so you see this small devilish-looking creature with bat wings, two horns at its side. It's only when it stands, it's only about 1.5 to 2 feet tall. It's pretty short, and and it's skinny, long tail. It flies and perches on Coco's shoulder and smiles devilishly.
Goodness,
then-
that is so cute. Does it
I-
have a name?
His name is Doom. And then
Wow.
like when he hears his name, then he starts flying around gold, like making like an imaginary halo on top of the
wow.
head. But it's black and it's devilish, so and then
Right.
yeah, and then I just like bow respectfully.
Well, and will someone else tell me his name, please?
Our friend here is called Coco.
Hello, Coco.
Last name Crunch.
No, yes, in the Kingdom of Euphoria, we actually do like to eat a little breakfast item called Cocoa Crunch. So I imagine we'll become very good friends.
Coco Crunch? What is this?
It's like the best meal that you'll ever have. It's what I wish to eat before I die. As the last meal, you eat it with some, what is that word? Ambrosia, is that it? Oh, no, nectar. You eat it
I think the
with
word is
best-
nectar, princess.
Of course. How could I forget? I'm so sorry. I think all this running around has made me just a little bit faint and scatterbrained, So tell me, Leonard, why are we looking for this oracle?
Well, you were the one who said you wanted to run away and hired me to basically be company until we get to the city of Calliope.
Well, yes, but I didn't specify that we absolutely had to find this oracle. Like, is she
Well-
going to tell me what to do with my future?
You were talking about your lost lover. Do you remember? And Theros is the god of passing, traveling between, well, the living and the dead.
Well, I was hoping not to be reminded of that, but thank you, Leonard.
I apologize, you asked.
I did.
Oh no, princess, is your lover dead?
There comes a time in every young woman's life when she falls in love. And less likely, that lover is stolen from her grasp. And that is unfortunately what has happened to my poor dear lover. But it is too painful to recall right now. I wish to talk about something else.
Of course, princess. I'm sorry for reminding you any further.
All right. So before we get, we're gonna montage the travel as we reach the city of Calliopolis, or sometimes we just call it Calliope for easy pronunciation. I need to clarify. The Cocoa Crunch in this land is spelled COCOA CRUNCH.
Yes.
No
And it is
K's,
only
no K's at
eaten
all.
with nectar, not
Yeah.
milk.
So it's totally different from KOKO,
Yes.
whatever that is. I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody
And
knows.
so when you reach the city of Calliopolis, you see that there are musicians everywhere, bards. Immediately, Leonard turns, looks at all of you. Well, if you want to rest, we can head over to the bar, and I believe my contract with you, princess, is fulfilled. And he points up to this, well, hill is an understatement. It looks more like a tiny, a relatively small cliffside. And you see basically what appears to be a temple.
Leonard, I must thank you before you go. Your companionship has been absolutely invaluable. I would literally have died without you. What is that temple over there?
That is the Temple of Athreos, I believe. That's where the Oracle says.
See, I would have known all this if I ever paid attention in lessons growing up, but unfortunately, my mind was always elsewhere. So that's why I know almost nothing about my own home country. Yeah, that's why.
I mean, you are from Ikoria, princess. It's understandable.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
If you wish to hire me again, I'll most probably be in this bar, and you can well, I'll charge you the same amount.
Well, of course, nothing pleases me more than buying the friendship, you know.
Well,
until we meet again, Leonard.
You're not paying for a friendship, you're paying for my survival and the risk that we're undertaking.
Well, Leonard, are you trying to tell me that we're not even friends?
Oh, we're definitely friends now. And it's been a pleasure to be part of this journey.
Of course, Leonard.
Before Leonard leaves, I'm gonna be like, Leonard, those things we met or encountered earlier, those returned, you were saying? What are they? Where have they returned from? Like summer vacation?
Are you not from around here?
No, unfortunately. Our travels take us far away from wherever this place is, so.
The returned are, well, they say lost souls.
Oh.
Those unable to pass. Those who do not please Athreos.
That sounds miserable. Thank you, Leonard.
Indeed, it's quite miserable.
Well, thank you. I hope you have a good drink and enjoy whatever time you have here. Until we meet again.
Well, I'm heading to the bar, so if you're heading there, we can go together. But if you're heading straight to the temple, I'll leave you all be.
I look to the princess. What does she want to do?
Oh, well, you know, I've had a sheltered life my entire life. I've never even tasted a drop of ale. I would love to give it a try. What do you guys think?
I'm always down for some elks, man.
I love that for you, sister.
Well,
Of course, my lady. Let's enter in, and then I kind of like, do the manly thing, like where I open my arms, like put my hands on my hip, like wanting her to kind of loop it in. Shooting my shot right now.
Oh, that's fine.
It's okay. Cart awkwardly straightens his hand back and like, this way, and then he just enters in. I guess he's excited for elks.
Yeah. So before you enter, Leonard looks at all of you and he's like, "All right. So this is the adventurers bar that I like to go to. They call it minus Monopoly of Maids."
Are they anti-capitalist?
Anti-monopolies?
Yeah.
Are they about oligopoly?
No. Well, basically, Minus likes to think that because his maid tastes so freaking amazing that he has a monopoly on the mead in this town.
I see.
Interesting.
Right,
So he is for monopolies.
If I don't know if you well, the three of you look like adventurers. Am I right?
You are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. They have a board in there if you want any quests, or paid jobs, and well, if you're not accompanying the princess, then you can check that place out for any future things that you want to look at. Might interest you.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I recommend starting with the mead.
Thank you,
So
Leonard.
we walk in, right? We're still standing outside.
Yeah.
Let's venture in, my new friends.
So as you enter, right now Leonard is pretty excited to enter. Like, he's just like, okay, I can finally chill for a bit. I just got I officially earned my money. You paid him 10 gold per day, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. You paid him before you left, right?
Right.
So he enters excitedly, but it's the middle of the day, and this is an alcoholic establishment. Therefore, there seems to be basically no one inside the bar at the moment. There is like 2 humans sitting on a table. They seem to be chilling. They look like they just came back, so it's unlikely that they are, well, here to party or anything like that. And you see the bartender is this massive minotaur, and then he scratches his cheek, wipes a glass, and he turns around and he sees Leonard. He's like, "Hi, Leonard, nice to see you. We're your friends." And then Leonard just motions for all of you to come in, and then he says, "Normal maid," immediately pulls out the glass because it was prepared the moment that he entered. He takes it and he's like, "I'm gonna sit over there, friends. You all enjoy your stay here." He slowly walks away and sits down on one of the less comfortable stools.
Princess Gold steps forth in a very regal manner. "Greetings, bartender. I would like the best table at this establishment for me and my friends here." "Please show us to this table at the nearest moment available."
He tilts his head, right, and you see the horns like really accent the tilting of his head. He points at 4 different tables. That one, that one, that one, that one's free too.
Well, do you know who I am, though? I am Princess Gold of Eucoria.
Well, I've met princesses of all locations. I've even had Sammy hand down over here and try some of my mead. Well, no matter how much royalty you are, you ain't gonna be as royal as my mead.
Well, in that case, so I suppose we should just go ahead and try it, shouldn't we?
That would be 5 silver a mug.
Jeez.
Well, I'll get one then.
You start with 15 gold, Mari.
Okay. And so if I give you 1 gold, how many gold do I have to give you basically for 15
so
silver?
1 gold is 10 silver.
Oh, okay. So I give you 2.
1.
1? He said 15.
He said 5, right? Did he say
Yeah,
15?
5. He said 5. He said 5.
Okay, yeah. So you give 1 gold and you get 5 silver back.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I can do math. I'm good.
I mean, you can give 2 gold if you want.
no.
It's okay, princess.
Then you can get one
It
from each
happens
of
to the
us.
best of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, money to the princess is kind of like what's 1 2 gold? I don't know.
So you pass a gold piece. He pours 1 mug of mead, slides it over to gold, and let your mouth enjoy.
Sorry. Oh, one for me too, kind sir. And then I flip in like a coin toss the gold over.
Yep. And then he slides
Yep.
another 5 silver over, along with said mead. Like, since there's 2 of you who have given like this drink, right? Who have bought this drink. You look at it, the mug itself is made of mostly stone, actually, and the liquid is like a pale lager. But it's a very nice, like, I think you'd like this because it's a very pale gold.
Nice.
Ain't got any better mead in the whole of Theros. For sure.
Right. I take a sip and instantly am delighted. And Princess Gold, this is the beginning of her journey into alcoholism. I'm kidding. No.
So casually said.
No. I raise a glass. My glass. I mean, my what mug? Oh, I raise my mug towards Card.
Ah, yes. Cheers, my lady. Clink. And then I take a big gulp.
And then Minus points at Summer and Coco. Two of you, maid or something more weak.
Wow.
I think
I
mead is
chuckle.
your thing, but you know I don't judge. I need to ask. Not everybody like has maid.
Well, mead's a little weak. It might have been stronger.
Oh,
my gosh.
you're
Summer.
in for something a bit more delicious. This is 7 gold pieces. 7 silver pieces though.
Well, I'd like to get something. It's known in my country as a sojo bomb. So it's a little meat with something a little bit stronger inside, a bit of rice wine. Do you have something like that for me?
I've never heard of this sojo or rice wine, but I've 7 silver pieces, and I can give you this. Well, it's the nicest thing to go with this maid. It's sweet but strong at the same time. It gives that nice tang. And he raises up this small, transparent bottle, and when it's like half empty, and then when he tilts it, you see that the liquid is a bit thick, like honey.
All right, hit me up with that. And for the remaining 3 silver pieces, can I just get something to snack on? Just a little something to bite.
Yeah. And then he tosses like a bowl of he pours in a bowl of like kind of like peanuts, but not exactly, but they're basically some kind of fantasy nut that we've never seen before in
Fantasy nut.
our lives.
No, not November. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Why do you have to bring it back to the non-PG stream? just when this entire stream was clean. All right, then and then he pours basically not even like a shot, like 4 drops of that honey like liquid into the mead. He stirs it with a stirring spoon and then slides it over with the nuts. And then he's like staring at you, like anticipating, like waiting for you to like drink it.
Okay, I take a sip.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Wow, jeez, I'm not even. Okay, Constitution. That's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. 12 is enough. So you taste it, right? Your tongue is immediately hit with a sweetness similar to honey, right? Simmering just under the sweet mead taste, right? And as you gulp it, right, the first gulp, you just feel like the alcohol like basically punch you in the throat.
Ooh, I love a good throat punch.
Yeah. And you blue boy, looking at Coco, any preference of beverage?
Do you have any drinks for my little one? Then I point at my imp. And then he's just like on the seat playing around.
Goat's milk?
That would be perfect. Then how much is it? Like
1 silver for a glass.
Sure, I'll have 2.
Alright. 2 glasses of goat's milk for 2 silver. And he passes 8 silver back at you.
And do you have anything to eat?
Well, I don't really serve food here, but I've nuts.
What kind of nuts?
Well,
You can have some of my nuts, Coco.
if you're friends, you can share, I guess.
I asked Summer, how are these nuts?
These nuts?
Oh,
I taste the
God.
nuts. How do they taste?
Yeah, so I mean, question them. Again, it tastes like peanuts, but with a bit more of an umami flavor.
These taste like pretty good nuts.
I'm not convinced. I don't buy the nuts. I just ate
I
it.
mean, it really fits with like the meat.
Yeah, but I'm not having the meat, am I?
Oh,
Yeah, which is why I'm like, I'm just saying, I don't really have any other dishes for you.
That's fine. We'll just take the goat's milk. Thank you, good sir.
Well, enjoy. Well, you look like you don't look like the typical kind of working classman. If you want one of those adventuring style jobs, I mean, you are in an adventuring bar. And he points at basically a billboard with a bunch of like a pinboard, sorry, with a bunch of contracts pinned onto it. He's like, if you like any of the things that you see there, like, let me know. And I mean, I'll manage the contract for you.
will do.
Thank you.
Well, enjoy your drinks. Welcome to Calliope.
Yeah,
Thank
can
you.
I ask the barkeep a question?
Aye.
Oh, where are we? Like, what plane are we on?
Plane? You mean like this land?
Yeah, what do you call it?
I mean, you're in the city of Calliopolis, and well, Theros. That's such a weird question to ask.
Thank you, good sir.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay. The princess has, in the meantime, drinking most of her mug, and
Drinking.
since
Drinking.
did I say drinking? God. What time is it? No, I'm fine.
No,
No.
it's the elks. It's the meat. It's the
the
meat.
exactly. She did that on purpose. So she's drunk. She's drunk. No, I don't even know. She drank. She drank most of her mug already.
She drunk.
Yes. And so she's a little bit more tipsy and she's a little bit more chatty as a result. And she notices Card, who is the leader, keep glancing at the board of quests.
How
for-
did you know? Wow,
Um,
observation skills.
Yeah. But before he makes a move to the board, Gold says, Card, wait. I did not mean to snub you earlier. I would really have loved to take your hand.
In marriage.
If no, if it were any other time. Unfortunately, my heart is no longer my own. It has been stolen by a lover that is no longer with me.
Oh,
And
Gold.
so, yes,
Yes,
it's very tragic. And I hope you understand this.
Oh no, my lady. I didn't mean anything much. It's just where I'm from. It's just a gesture of kind of respect to royalty. Usually we lead people in and out. And
Wow, are
sorry
you
if
trying to tell me that you don't have a thing for me?
Wow.
Well, my
No.
first priority was definitely to be polite and respectful to Your Highness.
Right.
So
Whatever
I'm sorry
you
if I
need to
missed
tell
that.
yourself.
Yes, and then I awkwardly just take another gulp of my mead,
Yes.
and I awkwardly cough and clear my throat.
Yes.
Yes,
And of course, Princess Gold is now officially tipsy. But she says next, I do have a request. I know that we have just met, and everyone. Oh God, it sounds like I'm about to ask something really so far from where I'm going. But
Oh,
we
gee,
have
what?
no. Let me finish. Let me finish. I know we have just met. I have just met you and your band of adventurers, but I really find myself unable to deal with the loss of my lover. And that is why I decided to finally make the decision to run away from my kingdom, from my father, and from my responsibilities. To live a life of adventure like he and I always said that we would. And now that he's gone, I must seek him out again. However I can. So I'm sure you heard Leonard say earlier that temple over there houses the Oracle. And I was planning on visiting her alone, but it would be such a great honor if the three of you would join me in my journey. Because after our first battle together, I truly believe that there's potential for a bond here that will last 20 lifetimes.
Wow, Princess. I'm not sure if I speak for everyone, but I'm definitely honored. You know, you mentioned you would like to live a life of adventuring, and I can definitely say that my whole party is very much adventuring. So yes, yeah, this oracle does sound interesting. What do you know of the oracle and his or her capabilities?
Would have to go back to Leonard for that because, as I said, I spent most of my childhood really just focusing on my crossbow skills and horseback riding and sporting things, not really on intelligence and studies.
Gold, I think you would know that basically oracles. So here in Theros, right, there are two like strong beliefs, right? So besides the gods, everyone believes that they have a destiny and a fate.
Oh.
Right? So
Okay.
when you go to an oracle, you determine what is your fate, which is something that will happen inevitably. But you still have your destiny, which means you still have the choice of how you get there, the effects, and you don't even if you know your fate, you don't know exactly like how it will happen, right? Whether it's actually part of a better outcome or a negative outcome, depending. Just that it will happen, but your destiny is still how you decide.
Yes. So I want to go to the Oracle because I want to see if I'll ever see my lover again. Is that it?
Yeah. Would you think that would be a good reason
I mean,
to motivate your character? Is that a yes?
Yes. Yes. So
that wasn't a
tell
very
that-
confident yes.
I'm thinking, okay. All right. So yes, I turn back to Card and say, well, from what I understand, I explain everything that Josh just said, and then so my goal is really to just see this oracle and let them tell me, will I ever see my beloved thread ever again? And of course, we shall also follow our own destinies to get to that fate. Yeah. Please, if you would consider joining this quest of mine.
Fascinating. I am very much interested to see what the oracle has in store for me as well. Yeah. So I'll be more than happy to join you. And then I look at the rest. How about you guys? And gals.
Well, Princess, I'm sure you heard just now what our friend here, Coco Crunch, asked the barkeep about which plane we currently are in. Well, since you have told us so much about yourself, we must share that we are not actually natives of this plane of Theros.
How can that be?
Yes. Well, we don't really know the details, but it seems that each of us can travel through planes through our own unique method, which is why you saw us sprout out of nowhere earlier on.
But
And
that's what it was.
indeed, I'm sure you noticed that mine was the most glamorous and most beautiful looking one. But
Of course, Summer.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Princess. But well, currently none of us know what we are in this plane for, and since we have dropped out right next to you, I presume the gods must be giving a sign of some sort, and definitely we will be very interested to help you get whatever goal you want.
Now wait a minute. Then I turn to like Gold and say like, before we start rushing towards this lover of yours that you haven't seen in a while, have you seen this person called Oko? Then I summon an image
Oh.
of this blue elf guy with massive abs and a very handsome face.
Jesus.
Wow. Oh my. Well, if I had ever seen him, I would have definitely remembered, because those are quite magnificent, aren't they?
Oh,
But
Oh, my lord.
unfortunately, unfortunately, my dear,
I show Oko
She's-
one time,
she's tipsy. Okay, guys. This
and
is
all
classic.
all everyone remembers is his abs.
I mean,
His face too. His face is pretty good too.
yeah.
but
Yes.
then abs though.
Yes.
I'm gonna
yes.
give him the most ridiculous voice whenever y'all
No.
meet him, just so that to flip this on its head. But yeah. Oko
Well-
is the fantasy Korean pop star, so
it's
yeah,
true.
get it. I get it.
I'm so sorry, Coco. Unfortunately, I've not seen this being that you are showing me. Why does he have any sort of relation to you?
Well, you'll see. And then I give a little smirk, and then
Oh.
my little imp starts dancing around again.
Wow,
then-
this one's a bit of a mystery, isn't he?
And then like I like take back the projection of Oko and I say, well, if that's the case, then I'll be happy to help you with your quest.
That's very nice to hear. And then she starts puking.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
Wow. Hey, not on the. Here's bucket.
I will-
Here, bucket.
I'll
Bucket.
prestidigitation and clean it up for him. Clean it up.
Wait, presentation can do that?
Yeah, somewhat.
Can minor illusion do that? Can I just
No,
minor
you can-
illusion the floor?
You have done that. Yeah.
I can what?
You can
Minor
pretend that
illusion
that
Oh.
God, it's in the name. Illusion.
But what makes presentation so strong?
you instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So, bam, it's clean.
It's more than 1 cubic foot.
Bam, I do it multiple times.
And
Because
then
it's a cantrip.
Midas points at Summer and is like, "Hey, I like you, Summer. Was it?"
Yeah.
And then
I like
he
you too.
he pours another mead, and he drops 3 drops of the of that transparent honey thing, and then he passes it, and he's like, "Hey, if you ever need a job, just let me know."
Thank you, Minus. I can also dance really well, so if you need any entertainment around here, you know who to call.
Hey, if there's any festivals coming up, I'll definitely look for you.
Thank you, Minus. And I give him
We need more fancy folk like you around here. You know, living up. You know, enough of this. Just make more music and, you know, dance and make visuals. Like, it's not just about the sound anymore. You know.
Oh, it's always about the sound, but the visuals definitely help. And I prestidigitation and make angels appear and they sing.
Wow. Wait, did someone say music? And then I take out. I mean, Gold takes out her bongo and just starts whacking, in her drunken stupor. And yes,
Oh, princess, you had that hiding in your bag the whole time?
I did. This is my favorite instrument when I was growing up. It never failed to bring people together, even in times of conflict. So dance it out to my friends before we embark on the most depressing journey it will be for me. Yes.
Someone starts working.
Nice.
Cart very lightly taps Gold's back in kind of like reassurance, like, because she looks like she's a sad drunk at the same time a happy drunk. So Cart is honestly confused. So just like there, and then starts like not really dancing, but kind of shuffling his feet, like just so that she knows that he's supportive.
It's the white man shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The very awkward, like, I don't know how to dance, but I'm trying.
Yes. I appreciate it.
Make a performance check card.
Oh, what?
I love how the two of us didn't have to do it.
Yeah. It's the first time I'm performing, I guess. I can't see my chat box for some reason, but I clicked it. I think I did.
Yeah, you got a 10.
Which is
So,
pretty good out of 10.
10
Yeah, it's a pass.
10 is average, all right?
I mean, I am doing low energy shuffles. So
Yeah, so you're doing decent low energy shuffles.
that's right.
Yeah. So where does the party want to go?
I mean,
Could we check out the billboard?
Yeah. You can check out the billboard first if you want to look at the billboard first.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything along the way to the Oracle, we can do that too.
Yeah. They're like, I don't want to have to explain the whole city to you all, but definitely along the way to the Oracle, there is a blacksmithy, an apothecary, various housing. There's some food shops. So if there's any specific food that you want, you can let me know. But
You know
those
what?
those
Oh,
would be the
sorry.
things that you'd want to go to.
Right. Yeah, you know what? That earlier experience with the harpies kind of woke me up and realized I think we all need some new armor, my friends.
I mean, you need some new armor.
Yes, I do. But would you like to come along? That's what I'm asking.
Of course. Let's just
Sorry,
be
sorry. Is there alcohol? I didn't mean to snap, but yes.
It's okay, Carl. We all know that you're an emo boy down inside.
Who said that? Who says that?
No one, just me. Let's go.
Okay, that's
just
what I thought.
Chuck my meat down.
But yes, after we all finish the lovely drinks, I guess. How is Doom enjoying his goat's milk?
I just finished it in like a second.
Oh,
He like put the entire like mug into his mouth.
Damn,
And
it's a big mouth.
Disappeared in like a shadow.
Whole head basically right into the mug because it
Yeah.
fits. So
all right.
the billboard has five different pieces of paper contracts pinned to it. So please take notes
Oh, no.
if you want.
No.
Yes.
So the first message, the first contract
Stop.
asks, looking for person, bring silver, copper, and gems. Want to capture demon. Payment in many gold. Okay.
Mhm.
The second contract, caps is that caps lock, and it's like drawn hastily and with big letters. Lion attacking village. The third one,
Wow, that's it.
That's it.
I love it. I love that one. I'm drawn to it.
yeah, it's just the whole paper is just caps lock. Like, you know when you hold a pen, you don't hold it properly. You hold it like with a fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Wow.
like someone wrote on the paper like that.
Wait, does it even say what village?
Uh,
Is it-
you would know that all the contracts that are posted, they have to go through Minus, so he'll direct you. Right.
Okay.
The third one is looking for party planners.
Ooh.
Biggest party in all caps lock all of Theros.
Oh
And
my
then-
god.
And then you see basically what looks like a hastily drawn picture of 3 satyrs with holding mugs in the air.
Oh dear, I want that one now.
All right. The third one
Fourth.
is the fourth one, sorry. Right?
Yeah.
It's written with a very nice handwriting. Okay? And it says dear contractee, comma, I am looking for someone to free my long lost love. She has been kidnapped. I am an instrument maker. I can provide lutes and various stringed instruments. Save her and I will make the most magical instrument that you can find in all of Theros. Apparently that's a thing. Signed, Pygmalius. Pygmalius.
Lius.
Yeah.
I like that
Wondering
one
whether
too.
it's a pygmy.
Yeah.
And then the last one is like action movie poster,
Ooh.
right? Where and then it in like, you know, those heavy metal fonts where it's wider, it's taller on the sides and it's thin in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like thick bold letters and it says gladiator fights.
Oh.
Join at the local coliseum. Pay an amount, earn an amount.
Nice.
And that's all.
Nice. Do
Entertaining.
any of these are any of these on the way to the Oracle?
So I call up to Minus. So, Minus. Which village is the lion attacking?
So there's a tiny village down south called Chrysanthos. The village of Chrysanthos.
Okay, and maybe ask where's the oracle? Sorry. Then I whispered to Gold. What was the oracle's name again?
Oh my god. She's still really drunk, so she just she just goes.
Yeah, I mean the temple is visual from outside of this bar. It is on a cliffside. It's within the city as well. You gauge.
It's nearby.
Yeah, you gauge that these. I mean, I'm not gonna like not tell you all, but these contracts, they all appear to be around the city or just outside of it. They're not necessarily along the way to the Oracle.
I'd like to ask the miners, like, these contracts, are there a deadline to any of them?
I mean, if someone else completes them, then that's a deadline.
Oh dear. 10 out of 5.
Well, it depends on whether or not we really need money right now.
Well, Princess, if you look at this one, I point the fourth one. Magical instruments. Now,
That would
I'm
be amazing.
wouldn't it?
Yes, I'm quite tempted myself actually, because other than sports, I have such a passion for music. That's why I'm a bard, you know. Like,
Princess, I'm about to.
oh my goodness, no way! Let's form a band right now.
I'm not that good at musical instruments, but I can sing and I can dance.
That's all I need. I'm proficient in the bongo as well as. Hold on, I'm looking for it. I forgot. She's still drunk, okay, guys? So, the bongo and a piano
And the harp.
The harp, yes.
And chess for some reason.
And chess. I don't. You told me to choose one, Josh. Yes. So, Summer, shall we follow our hearts a little bit instead of going straight into the quest? Because I really not sure if I'm ready to face the fate given to me.
Girl.
Well, of course, Princess. We can always do one of these various quests before we go off to the Oracle if you're afraid.
I really am.
And pet her on the back a little. Alright, which shall we do the musical instruments one? If you're magical instruments one. If you're too afraid, then
Really speaks to me because Pygmalius just wants his long lost love back, and I of all people understand that, you know. And I want to help him. That's all I can say.
I pull out a handkerchief and dab at her eyes. Don't worry, Princess. We'll find his lover, and in doing so, we'll hopefully find yours too.
Thank you for the hanky. And I blow a really big, like,
Snot.
round of snot into it.
Uh,
Here, you can have it now.
I will prestidigitation on it to clean it before I keep it in.
That's just cheating.
Okay.
All right.
Magic is cheating.
But God, what do you think? Are you okay with this?
Oh, are we all going as a party?
Is that possible to like not do that?
Theoretically, yes.
Split the party.
Split the party.
It would be very lethal for all of you if two of you go on one mission and two of you go on another mission. And for the next game, I'll just invite two of you over so that we can just run one side of it at a time.
Oh.
And then I can have two TPKs instead of one.
Oh no.
What's TPK?
It's Josh's wet dream.
Uh,
Total party kill. In which
oh,
he kills
that is
all.
no. Well, Card, I really don't want to separate you from your good friends here. So it would be great if you were all on board with this. You know.
I look over to Coco. Coco, what do you think? Are you interested in some magical instruments and helping someone find their long lost love who has been kidnapped?
Oh, both sound horrible.
I secretly give like a fist bump to Coco. Like, yes, I think so too.
But Coco,
I
as
know
someone
well.
who is also searching for one who has been lost from you, do you not feel sympathy or empathy towards this man?
Well, if he had met Oko before, then I just put my hands on my hips and like wonder, oh well, let's help this man then. And then like I turn to my imp, and then like I look at my imp's response, and then he's like nodding his head in approval.
Oh.
And we round on card since he's the only one who hasn't completely agreed.
Can Summer roll for persuasion?
Oh, sure. I like to think that the princess crying has given me advantage.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, this is
The
PvP,
snotty-
so
the
I
snotty
don't.
crying.
Theoretically, you guys don't need to roll, but if you want, like,
I'm asking. I want to see how Kari.
yeah,
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
fine. And I think like right after Haoch rolled, Gold just starts bawling even harder. I'm like, okay, yes. Princess.
I cry even
Let's
harder.
find this man and get the magical instruments and find his long lost lover. We got it.
And
And then by that
In-
time, I
in-
make a funny face to Card. And like, yeah, I agree. This is horrible.
Yeah. Ugh.
And then at this
my-
point, Leonard overhears the conversation. He strolls over with his mug of mead, and then he says, I mean, if you go to the Oracle first, then it might be more obvious what the right choice is.
Ooh, ominous. I like it.
But Leonard, our princess here is too scared to go see the oracle.
Alright. I'm not sure why, though. Fate.
Is the Oracle friendly?
I mean, the Oracle, you just go there and drop a coin and they talk in voices.
Princess, that doesn't sound that bad, does it?
Alright, but Leonard, is this your way of telling me that you want to come with us for free?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, it's not going to be free for sure.
Oh, you suck.
I would like to
Discounted rate. Because now
ins-
they're friends now.
I would like to inspire the princess.
Thank you so much.
How do you inspire the princess?
I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, Princess, we will all go with you.
Make a persuasion check, Gold.
Wait, so I just press for persuasion, right?
Yep. On the skills section of the character sheet.
Okay.
You have inspiration if you want it.
You can
Wait,
roll. You can roll. So you can type in /R. 1d8, a space 1d8 if you want.
But this is enough, right? Technically.
I don't know.
Okay.
Min
You
max. Get it.
You won't know till after.
Get that
Okay.
bread.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So 22. He sighs, and then you see his eyes get just a little bit teary, and he's like, "Oh, come on, Princess Gold. You know I'm a sucker for love stories.
Aw.
I can't do it for free. I need to make a living. How does 3 gold per day look?"
Snap,
Alright.
snap.
Wait, am I allowed to like?
Go broke? Maybe.
No, as in, am I allowed to what's the word? Haggle?
No, that was the haggle.
Oh, that was the haggle, right? Okay.
It was 5 originally.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
10 originally.
Oh, it was 10.
Oh wow. Okay. Leonard, I gratefully accept your discounted price. And I would just like to let you know that your friendship is the most priceless thing ever accompany one on a journey. And then she like flings her body onto him and hugs him. And then continues crying.
Oh, you know when you hug him, it
Yeah.
feels amazing. His fur is so thick, it's like a teddy
Oh, wow.
bear.
As
Okay.
she does this, I cast Prestidigitation and a choir of angels just sing behind.
Wow.
A little bit of sunlight shines through the roof onto them.
Sorry, I cast minor illusion to make a very faint, almost like you can't hear it unless you're really paying attention, gagging noise.
I cast Mage Hand and flick, and my Mage Hand flicks and cut on the forehead.
Cart just rubs his forehead a little bit and does another gagging noise. Very faint. Only those that know, you know?
All right, princess. So are we going to the temple first, or I'll like find this musician?
Leonard, you've convinced me. I now believe that with you by my side, I have nothing to fear.
Are we useless right now? Are we invisible? Ooh, okay.
Well, you must understand. I've only just met you. And honestly, I gave you that whole speech just now about wanting you by my side after that first battle, just because Leonard was no longer going to be with
20
me,
lifetimes, princess.
I
You said
mean-
20 lifetimes.
Wow, now we.
Wow, but I meant
She's no
it.
longer crying.
I mean, I really did mean it. You know, but it's just that I. And then she pukes again.
Oh god.
Prestidigitation.
Light banter, Gold. It's alright. It was just light banter. I didn't take it personally. Cart
Okay.
took it personally.
No.
Roughly what time is it now?
It's midday, about 4 p.m.
Oh, maybe we find out this whatever information from the Oracle, and we find out whatever information about this magical instrument guy. Talk to him a little. Maybe we can get some rest before we set out on our journey tomorrow.
Alright.
So Oracle first.
Guess what?
Yep.
Okay. So as you walk towards the temple, it's quite a distance, not because of the like top down straight line distance, but more of because you have to climb this cliff, and it's basically like a set of stairs that trails over itself a couple of times. Right? So it's pretty steep. There are a few close calls, and some of you are about like slip a little and almost fall. And trust me, if any of you fall, I think it'll be like, I don't know, 5d6 damage or something like that as you roll down the
Wow.
staircase. It's a very, very high, like steep and high staircase. Eventually you reach the top of this cliff, and you see that it basically looks like those Greek temples, right? It's lined with black and white marble, and the edges and corners are like plated gold. So you can get kind of that kind of aesthetic. Who is proficient with Arcana?
Don't think anyone.
Or history or religion?
I have history.
I have nothing.
Okay, can go ahead and roll history. Mari, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
Information.
Smart for the first time. I mean,
I go to the library to hide, dude. Library is my place of solace.
Yeah, what you immediately pick up, right, with that history check is the red and white is very similar to whenever a deity of white or black mana alignment. So you know that this god is black and white aligned. So you enter the temple. It looks very regal, right? There are several priests and priestesses. One of them goes up, sees you, Gold, puts a hand over her heart and says, "Princess Gold, we have been waiting for your arrival."
You have.
We saw you coming years ago, before even you knew.
Oh, does that mean that he was always meant to die?
Well, only the Oracle can tell you.
See, thank you. And then she retreats into herself because she's sad.
And she brings you to this, like, basically travel through the temple, right? There's lots of statuettes of Theros. I'll send you guys a picture off stream. And basically he looks like kind of like Charon,
Ooh.
right? He looks like basically the statue is always sitting on a boat with a long sail. And basically eventually you all reach this room, and you can hear loud banging of drums, It's quite intense, right? And as you enter, you see this, who you assume to be the Oracle, face painted black and with black and white paint, dancing to this fierce music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear her shout, I have been waiting. Your lover must return. And then we'll end the episode there.
Jesus.
Are you kidding? Josh!
Someone doesn't want it hand.
I have so many questions.
People at work tomorrow, you know.
I'm sorry, John.
So, as with all our games, we always ask, who was MVP? So, anyone in chat or any of the players, if you are interested, you can basically vote for who you think was the most interesting, most fun, most useful, whatever. Create your own criteria. I don't care. And whoever wins, basically, gets inspiration. So what is inspiration for this game specifically? You get basically lucky. You can re-roll one of your rolls, and you can give your inspiration to another player if you want. We don't use experience here. I think right now it's most probably going to be like anywhere between 3 to 5 sessions depending on the progress before they level up, and everyone levels up together to keep things like simple, right? And you can spend bits or grains of dice to vote at 10 bits or 100 grains per vote, and it begins now. And while that's happening, all of you can either, I don't know, say why you deserve it, try to convince as many people to vote for you, or we can just discuss like what did y'all like about today's game, and what are you hoping to see in the next session. Free for all, whoever goes first. Intense voting, I see.
I think I'm the best. 'Cause basically, Princess Gold is me, and she.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
I couldn't tell the difference, especially
Can
with the
you-
drinking part.
I don't know. I think Princess Gold is prettier.
The puking.
The puking, no, no lah. She has like a sort of bimbo quality to her that I did not expect, but it's been fun. I want to change my fun fact. Was it a fun fact that you asked for just now? Interesting fact.
I mean, you can save it for next session. I guess I'll ask you all again.
Okay, I have a new one.
Yeah, or scribble it or type it out somewhere
Okay.
so you don't forget. Yeah. Anyone else? What are you looking forward to? I mean, are you guys really going for the musician mission first?
We're gonna see how the conversation goes, right? That's what you hinted at.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Leonard said, but y'all can like decide.
I know, but I trust Leonard and all that shit.
Honestly speaking, they all look pretty interesting. I feel personally, as Haoch, that Lion attacking village is probably the most urgent. But
Yeah, it's in all
Because
caps.
it is in all caps, so right. But
I'm just imagining all of you go for every other mission first, and then when you go to the village, everyone's it's just
Dead.
pieces of flesh everywhere.
yeah.
That's true.
Congrats, Summer. You have won.
Oh my god, thank you.
So go ahead and take off the inspiration button on your character sheet.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be here next week to impress again.
Yeah, we'll schedule when the next session is, and we'll update on the Discord. So if you like the show, do click that follow for updates. This Sunday we'll be doing Penelopean Islands. You can join Discord here. If you like what's happening, we do release a bunch of free stuff on our Patreon. No pressure, you get free stuff even if you're not a patron. If you want to watch past episodes such as the entire Amonkhet side, we have our YouTube, which is, I should just make this one big command.
Yes.
So that, yeah, thank you. There's so many follows today. Let me scroll down to make sure that I get everyone. Thank you VG Varus for the follow. Forest Rain, thank you Smelly Biscuit for the Prime sub. One Proud Bavarian, Sarge Fred, Master Xanthan, Ticklish J, Thumper Knox, Spang Me Daddy,
Alazabeth,
and only now did you follow Mari. Well,
sorry, I saw it and I was like, all right, yeah.
Well, who's awesome? All of you are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying this, we're hoping to make it at least weekly. December is going to be a bit weird because Christmas is just insane for, well, Filipino families in general, and I'm quite Filipino. I hope you all enjoy this. Quick announcements. 3rd December is the faction turns. If you want to change the Penelopean Islands, we'll be having PI this Sunday. If you guys like homebrew, on Mondays and Thursdays I look at homebrew and we all judge it together and, well, try to balance it if we want to, or unbalance it if you want to make it more powerful. If you want to watch the session 0 for this game, it's available on the Patreon. And also we are on our last 1.5 weeks, I think, of the Aswang subclass for the Blood Hunter. Thank you all, Haoch, John, Denise, Mari, for joining this game. I hope you all are enjoying it so far. And I like that cliffhanger.
You suck.
Are there any announcements that you all have for yourselves? If there's none, it's mine too.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, everybody.
I have a gig on Esplanade. Y'all should watch it.
Oh, nice.
December.
Cool.
Yeah, just look up the Sugar Bees Esplanade 2nd December 8 p.m. It's a live stream. Check it out.
What are you playing?
The Sugar Bees.
Did I spell it right in chat?
Is it the bee's knees?
No.
Why is it not the bee's knees?
We are a close harmony trio and we just sing some songs in like old styles.
Nice.
And it's fun. It's fun.
Cool.
Hosting it. Wait, this 2018. I don't know.
Wow! You
Wait,
found that's 2018.
Yeah, this 2018.
We have done it for the past 2 years as well. So the 2020 version, I don't know where the link is, but it exists somewhere in the world. Yes.
Yeah.
Fun.
I found it.
Oh wow, you did? Wow, fast games, yeah.
I hope you all have had fun today. And
thank you.
off stream, just like I'll set up a poll for like what's the next quest that you all prefer to go to, and then well, I didn't prepare all 5. I have like ideas of how the 5 are gonna happen. Whether any of them will be completed while you all are completing other quests, I'm not sure. Maybe a thing, may not be a thing. We'll see how. And yeah, vote for which one you want next on like well, off stream, and then I can prep it. If any of you want to see my DM prep, I usually do it on Mondays. And let's see whether gold will get thread back. That being said, we're gonna raid someone after this. Thank you all so much for coming by. I really appreciate it, everyone. Let's say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you all next week.